I finally saw Nirvana the band, the show, the movie, and it was fantastic. Now, I've been looking forward to this movie for a while. I've never seen the show, but everything I heard about this prior really got me excited and hyped up. People saying this is one of the funniest movies in the past couple years. I was just too curious and interested in this to just pass it off. There was just one problem though. None of my theaters near me were showing this. To put this in perspective, every single one of my theaters were showing the day the earth blew up, but not this. And when one of your movie's biggest selling points is watching this in a theater with a large crowd and realizing that none of your theaters are even showing the movie, you can imagine it was a really big bummer. So I had to wait for this to drop on digital. And despite all of that, I still found this to be a really great movie. This really lived up to the expectations. I'm gonna try to be as brief as I possibly can because I really think this movie works a lot better if you go in blind. All you need to really know is that these two gentlemen, want to play at the Rivoli and try to come up with a plan to get that goal for them or whatever. And that's all you really need to know. It's all I'm gonna tell you, because not knowing what you're in for really does help, because I don't think a lot of you understand how ridiculous and bonkers this movie is, and it actually kind of adds to the comedy. And it's not just like the story and situations, it's just like putting like these sequences together. There are some scenarios and escapades these characters get themselves into that you'll be really laughing a lot, and then like a couple minutes later you're going to be sitting there and wondering, how did they do that? How did they pull this off? It is really creative and clever how they're able to put together certain moments and sequences, and it really makes you curious and fascinated by how they were able to get this movie together. And man, is this movie funny. Like, really, really funny. I'm not going to give anything away here, but yes, everything everyone has said about this is correct. This movie is hysterical. I was laughing out loud consistently throughout the whole thing. There is one pivotal moment near the middle of the movie that was so shocking and so hilarious. My jaw was on the floor and I could not contain my laughter. It was the funniest thing that could have happened in the movie. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. But yes, a comedy riot. I am not sure any other comedy this year is gonna rival it, and I'm someone who's excited for Scary Movie 6, and that's saying something. And the movie is surprisingly sweet. I thought the movie had some touching moments. It's not a Pixar movie or Best Picture, but you do really care about these two guys trying to succeed with their goals. The movie is actually kind of earnest and sweet. It's not a Pixar movie or a Best Picture nomination or anything, but the movie has some nice sweet moments between the two characters. The movie does a great job making you want them to succeed, root for them, and care about them. The two actors have great chemistry, and even though they're not the brightest bulb in the bunch, they're not stupid. They're charming and quirky and odd, but really nice people. And again, you really do want to see them succeed at chasing their dreams of playing at the Rivoli. The ending especially surprised me with how earnest and heartfelt it was. It left me going, oh, that was actually a really nice way to end the movie. I'm touched. If I do have one flaw with this movie, it's that near the middle, I think the movie could have benefited from more jokes. Just the movie was so consistently funny throughout that there is a bit of at least to me, there was a bit of a lull in the comedy. Again, these jokes they threw in there were still very, very funny and hilarious, but I don't know. I felt like a portion near the middle started to lose its steam with the comedy for me. Again, not saying that these jokes were bad or unfunny. I just think, I think maybe a couple more jokes sprinkled throughout this portion would have definitely brought the movie up for me. But again, if my one criticism with your comedy is that it needed more jokes in the middle, then you made a really strong comedy. Again, folks, the hype is real with this one. This is without doubt one of the funniest movies I have seen in a while. Definitely go check it out now that it's on digital, even if you've never even heard of this movie before. Again, go in blind. I've already said as much as I could to convince you, and I think you will really have a solid time. Definitely believe the hype. This is, without a doubt, one of the funniest and best movies I've seen so far this year. And those are my thoughts on Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. What did you all think of it? If you've seen it, did you like it? Did you hate it? Comment down below and let me know. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you like this channel, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on all the social media links right there. And until next time, everyone, stay sharp.